If you were not having a good day before you clicked on this video, bitch, I promise you it's about to get way better.
Go fast! Go fast! Go fast!
Hey bestie, it's Bri. I know, we haven't seen each other all day, girl. I was too busy getting my nails done. I went for something shorter, a little more basic, very simple. Honestly, I could not wait to get back to my camera. So make sure you guys go ahead and give this video a thumbs up because I have some good news for you guys, and I'm actually going to explain why I decided to get my nails shorter, because the short nails have something to do with the good news that I'm going to tell you guys after I twist my blunt. You see the title of today's video. We're smoking again. My channel is not only therapy to me, it's literally like an online diary. It's like my video diary, you know? So this is like a big day for me. I really want to document it. Even if I'm just sitting here smoking with you guys, I definitely want you guys to be a part of this moment with me. And I want to walk you through my day, pretty much, even down to the nails that I chose, bitch. There's always a method to my madness, okay? As I'm filming this right now, I'm currently taking a break from my channel, so you guys are not gonna see this video until maybe like 2 or 3 weeks after I originally filmed it. That's another reason why I decided to get my nails very simple, because it's summer. Well, it's about to be summer, and bitch, I'm about to be outside.
We in the building, we in the party, we in the
So yes, when I woke up today, I was just full of ideas. I was like, how can I make the best of today? And I even went on Twitter and I asked my followers on Twitter, I was like, what should I do today? Everybody was telling me to go to the gym. I was like, y'all doing too much. So I decided to practice a different form of self-care and go to the nail salon. So I got my nails done, I got my feet done. And so after I left the nail salon, I was just like really pumped because I was listening to a podcast that I'm gonna tell you guys about. You know, I gotta give you backstory so you can understand why I do the things that I do. So yeah, when I was at the nail salon, I was there for like a few hours, bitch. Every time I go to the nail salon, it feels like going to the doctor. Like, I already know I'm gonna have to wait an hour just to see a nail tech. I was already filming videos with like one missing nail, and then like 2 days ago I broke my other nail, so I was not about to be in front of the camera filming with 2 missing nails. That's a dub. I was like, you know what? You know you need to get some weed, because I've been smoking all my weed with you guys. Like, every single video I've been filming has basically been like a smoke sesh, a smoke with me. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna do this. Because honestly, you guys are gonna be super proud of me by the end of the video. I promise you. All of this build up is for a reason, bitch, okay? So let me just walk you through my day, twist this blunt, and I promise you, by the end of the video, you're gonna be giving me a round of applause. Give me my flowers right now, because I'm that girl. And if you guys don't know that right now, by the end of summer, I promise you, bitch, you will see.
I'm going to be Jirawira.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about the podcast that I was listening to in the nail salon, and then I'll make more sense. Because something that has been on my mind quite heavily recently is like relaunching my spiritual business. If you guys don't know, I used to do tarot readings on and off. You know what I'm saying? And I used to offer spiritual advice, but I'm super duper private with that. Like, I feel like that's between me and God. So that's why I haven't really been consistent with it. That's why I haven't really turned it into a business. But lately, I really have been thinking about taking that gift and turning it into a business, because it has helped me so much, and it has brought me to where I am today, where I feel comfortable enough to take risks and really start manifesting the life and the person that I desire to be. So what really drew me to this podcast was, you know, I feel like I've been overthinking a lot. And that's why I've been filming so many chit chat videos, just coming at you raw, no distractions, just me and you, because I really am starting to acknowledge the fact that like I have a problem with overthinking. And when I overthink, I overwhelm myself, and then I don't end up doing nothing. Sometimes overthinking feels like you're talking yourself out of a good thing. Like, you could get a good idea and then you're like, well, how am I gonna go about it? And how am I gonna do it? And what about this? And what about that? that, and then you got to consider this, and then how much is that going to cost? I'm starting to realize I have a tendency of talking myself out of my own blessings. So I'm really trying to work on that. And so honestly, that's what gravitated me to the podcast that I'm talking to you guys about today, because the name of the podcast was like, don't worry about how, or stop asking how, or something like that. Like let me actually look it up. I will post a screenshot of the podcast that I was listening to on the screen right now. And then the title of the episode that I was listening to today in the nail salon is How to Stop Asking How and Start Receiving Your Manifestations. Action-based manifesting, how doing helps your self-belief. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, feel free to go ahead and do so. That was the first and only episode that I personally listened to. So I can't really give you a full review on the podcast because I only heard one episode, and it was enough to inspire me to get in front of the camera and talk to you guys today. So obviously, I told you guys I have a problem with overthinking, and when you read the title of that podcast episode, it sounds like, okay, this is literally the solution to all my problems. Because sometimes, you guys, I do feel like I create resistance with the things that I'm manifesting because I want it so bad. And I feel like when you don't enjoy where you are, like when you don't enjoy the journey to get to your manifestation, it kind of creates like resistance between you and your desired point. Because instead of knowing that you're going to get something, or that you're going to be somewhere, or you're going to be that person, you're sitting around and you're like, well, when the fuck is it going to happen? And then you're not grateful for all the steps along the way that are designed to bring you to that manifestation. I hope I made sense. Basically, I'm really starting to point out overthinking as a dream killer in my life and in my manifestation process. I feel like she broke down the topic in a way that was easily digestible, especially considering I am an overthinker. So I'm always looking for something that I can criticize, something that I can point out, something that I can debunk, if that makes sense, right? And one of the things that she said in the podcast that really stuck out to me, that really made me rush to get home and get in front of this camera so I could share it with you guys, is that when we're manifesting, when we're thinking about the life that we want to live or the person that we want to be, because we're human, right? The first thing that we think to ourselves is, how are we going to get there? How are we going to achieve this goal? We ask ourselves how, not just because we're human, but because when we were in school, our teachers were always like, okay, how are you going to get into this university? What are you going to do to become a doctor? How? We were always doing these exercises that broke down step by step how we were going to achieve the life that we wanted. So now that we're out of school and we realize that in the real world, you can make all the plans you want and shit will still not go your way. Sometimes in life, you literally do have to wing it. And that is where the overthinking comes in, because like, you cannot control real life. There are going to be things that happen that are just, and she even said this in the podcast. She was like, you cannot plan for the lessons that are going to be a part of your manifestation. Like sometimes you'll be manifesting something and there's a lesson that comes with that. There's no way you could plan for a lesson, a learning experience. That shit gonna happen regardless, bruh. I've been talking for so long and I still have not lit this blunt. I am so sorry. I just don't want to lose my train of thought, because you guys got to understand, like, I made 3 different pit stops before I was able to get in front of this camera. So I'm gonna let these thoughts off. And when she compared manifesting to like the goal setting activities that we used to do in grade school, it literally like, it made everything fall into place. The whole rest of the episode started to make 100% sense to me. If I could like sum it all up, the best thing that I feel like she said in the podcast was, when you think about manifesting something, don't think about, oh my God, how am I going to get the money for that? Like, for instance, she was saying that like right now she wants to manifest a $6 million home. I don't remember if that was like the exact amount, but I know it was like 600,000, 6 million. It was a big amount of money. But she was saying like, instead of thinking to herself, how am I going to get the money for this down payment? If this house is this much money and I have to put down this much, how am I going to get this money? What am I going to do? She said that instead of thinking that, she thought to herself, how does somebody get a home that is worth $6 million? Somebody is able to get a home that expensive when they have a bomb ass credit score. And that is when she blew my fucking mind. Because she was telling us like, it's okay to ask how, but you need to be asking a different kind of how. You're not supposed to desire something in your heart and then you're like, but how am I going to get the money? I mean, I don't even make that much money. I just quit my job. None of those thoughts are even supposed to come in your head. Okay, so let's back up to the beginning of the day because I feel like it will make even more sense. So you know how I said I woke up today and I was like, should I go to the gym? Should I focus on being an Instagram thotty? Like, what should be my focus of the day? And then I started to think about my friend who is also from LA, but she recently moved out of state. She's living somewhere that I desire to relocate to as well. And you know, I've been talking about this with God. I've been praying about it. I actually have been talking about going here for over a year. So my friend, she reached out to me and she basically was like, bitch, you need to come out here. And it's so crazy because when she texted me and basically invited me to go visit her out there, I had just prayed over it. I had just wrote it down in my journal and I was like, oh my God, even God wants me to do this. I feel like I got scared. I really do, because I'm seeing all these tweets, right? And I'm seeing everybody on Twitter and they're like, damn, they need to bring COVID prices back. I remember how cheap flights was during COVID. Technically, that's when I went to New York. I went to New York when flights were cheap as fuck and I took advantage of it. You know, I'm really working on eliminating these fear-based thoughts. Who do I want to be? How do I want to live my life? And the girl literally said that in the podcast. She was like, okay, baby, summer is like 3 months away. I don't know how old that episode was, but bitch, I'm filming this video in May. Summer is 1 month away, but that's neither here nor there. She basically said, who do you want to be when it's summertime? When it's the summertime, how do you want to live your life? How do you want to look on social media? What do you want people's impression of you to be in the summer? When I thought about that shit, I said, you know what, bitch? You're right. You're right. Like, everything she was saying was like so motivating to just like say, fuck it. Fuck how much money I make. Fuck everything. If I want to travel and if I want to live my life all over the world, documenting it on YouTube and getting paid to just go wherever I want to go, this is how I do it. I take risks. So let's fucking do it, man. Let's take the risk. Let's buy this fucking ticket. I'm tired of talking. Let's do it. I'm going to buy the ticket right now on camera with you guys. So if you want to know where I'm going, keep watching until the end of the video.
Good day. Okay? Now back to that one. Shaking the table.
I'm actually going to put the blunt out really quick so I can focus. Because, girl. Okay, so my friend told me about this website called Skip Lagged. So while I'm going through this, I'm going to talk to you guys because I feel like I was going to make a point and then I just got pumped up and I was like, let's buy the ticket. When I'm thinking about what I want to do with my day and blah, 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 and then I start overthinking because I'm like, oh, I have 3 videos I need to edit and then I need to get my nails done. And I didn't go yesterday, and like this wave of like all these things that I need to do that I didn't do just hits me in the face and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I decide, you know what? I don't want to think about any of that stuff. I don't want to think about going to the gym. I don't want to think about Instagram. I don't want to think about getting my nails done. What else can I think about? And then that's when this trip and my friend, it came to my mind. And oh, that's what I was telling you guys. So I was telling you guys how I saw those tweets about how expensive flights are currently and how everybody misses how cheap the flights were during COVID. So ooh, these motherfuckers done went down. Sorry, you guys. You know. I literally have a one-track mind. And I need to say this. So I started looking up flights this morning and I text my friend because I'm like, okay, I need help. And it's good that I reached out to her because we were literally both looking for flights together. Like, we joined forces to find like the best site with the most affordable flight. And we were like, okay, well, if we don't want to do round trip, maybe we could do one way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was so good that I actually touched base with her because she gave me solutions to questions that I didn't even know to ask or that I hadn't even considered asking. You know what I'm saying? Like, a bitch like me, I was just gonna go on Google Flights. I talked a lot. I'm literally getting cotton mouth and and I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, so my biggest dilemma right now with finding a flight, especially doing it on camera, is how many stops, because we want to get something affordable, but we don't want to do like 3 different stops.
I'll do the best I can with what I got.
Wow. How long is that layover? 2 hours. That's not bad. Can I find something better though? Oh, that's too early. All right, this one I could fuck with. All right, you guys, so far I see a flight that has only 1 stop and is actually in Houston. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with that one, because a lot of the other flights that I was looking at this morning, which is why I'm really happy that I'm doing it with you guys on camera, because the flights are actually cheaper and I'm noticing that there's less stops. I think I found a good flight. My heart is beating so fast, you guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, the email.
A few moments later.
Bitch, why did I book for the wrong date? Why did I book the flight for the wrong fucking date? Oh my God, now I gotta change this shit. Oh my God. Okay, now I gotta change it. Hold on. I have really bad cotton mouth, and I had to pull the laptop out because I was so busy talking to you guys. I bought my first plane ticket 2 weekends earlier than my friend told me to come. I'm so happy that I saw that. You know me, I started panicking. I pulled out my laptop. I went to the official airline website. This time I had a calendar in front of me, thank God. And yeah, I went ahead and booked my flight. So do you guys want to know where we're going? And then I'm gonna end the video. We're going to Atlanta. I'm going to fucking Atlanta. Yeah. And I did it right here. I know that it was crazy, but it's Brianna. So if it wasn't crazy, it wouldn't be Bri. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I would get super nervous and then I would book the wrong weekend and then I would have to go in and fix everything. But thank God that it got fixed. And Atlanta, I'ma see you, bitch. We outside.
We in the building, we in the party, we in the
We outside, nigga. We outside, bitch. You know what? I thought I was gonna end the video right here, but I just feel so good. I'm gonna talk to y'all for a little more. I feel so fucking good right now. Like, I gotta text my friend. I gotta text her. I did it. I fucking did it. I did it. Girl, I'm going to Atlanta. I've been talking about this for like over a fucking year. Wow, like I'm really finna be out there. Like, oh my God, we have so many looks to plan. I gotta get my lashes done. We got so much to do. And that's why I wanted to do all of this on camera with you guys, because bitch, I told you we was finna be outside. I mean, bitch, I did that. And I was scared and I did it. And I was confused and I did it. And I did it wrong, but I still did it. Can you guys believe this shit? Like, I have been on here for years talking about the places that I've wanted to go. And like, I swear to you, shout out to, let me look at the title again. Shout out to the Mindset, Magic, and Manifestation podcast. You literally inspired me to take the first step. Even though I don't know this bitch, I am so grateful for her and for doing God's work. I really just did that. And you guys don't know how long, like, even when I was living with my auntie, that's when I first got the idea to go to Atlanta. I've been thinking about Atlanta for like a really, really long time. And like the whole time I was living in Vegas, my cousin, she actually went to Clark, Atlanta. So me and my cousin was always talking about going to Atlanta. And I remember one day we was drunk and there was a globe in the house. And I literally closed my eyes and I spun the globe. And when I put my finger on it, it said Atlanta. And I was like, wow. And that was like before Christmas. So my friend texted me and just like saying, bitch, I think you need to be out here. Like, I'm so grateful, you guys. I just love when shit fall into place. Like, What am I supposed to do? Clearly this is what God want me to do. Who am I to say no to God? You guys, I am so excited. I'm scared, but I'm excited. Real shit. So now I can tell you guys why I got these basic ass nails. Is because when I was texting my friend earlier and I was like, bitch, I'm really holding on to all my money. Cause you know, like sometimes when you want something so bad, you kind of go into like lack mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, I need all my money for this. And like my homegirl, she an earth sign too. She was like, bitch, go get your nails done, but just don't do too much. And I was like, you're right. Because honestly, it's 3 weeks until I'm supposed to go out there. Who doesn't get a fresh set before they go somewhere? Everybody get their nails done before they go anywhere, especially a trip, especially somewhere like Atlanta. You guys, I'm telling you, this summer finna be so much fun. This summer finna be so much fun. I'm telling you. Summer, summer, summertime. You know we gon' be outside. I feel like we should end a video right here. If you guys enjoyed watching me face my fears and take major leaps of faith, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Support your girl. Get those fingers moving in the comments below and tell me where you guys are gonna go this summer. What trips are you booking? Because we outside. Like, what part of that do you not understand? With that being said, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me in this new chapter and this new journey of my life. And I will see you in the next video. Till next time.